One of these days, hopefully soon, one of these brands is going to be paying me like $20K a month to say they're the best running shoes ever. But that hasn't happened yet. So today I'm going to give you an unbiased look at some of my favorite brands and some of the favorite shoes that they make. And to give you a little more context to see if like you and I are like a good fit and if you should trust / listen to my recommendations, I run like 10 to 20 miles a week on average, so nothing too crazy as far as volume goes. That'll ramp up closer to 30 if I'm training for something like a marathon or a 50K, but that's only like once or twice a year. I do care about looks, so I kind of stay away from like the bright, bold brands and shoes. I end up getting like the more neutral looking ones, a lot of the whites that end up getting dirty way too fast. I also like a decent amount of cushion in there. I do like a little bit chunkier of a heel, and I have a wide foot, so the width of like whatever this bottom part really matters to me. We'll kick it off with my favorite all-purpose shoe. They're called the Alo Runners, and they're from Alo. I call them my favorite all-purpose shoe because I'm thinking like if I'm going on a trip, I'll be running, lifting, walking around the airport, and I also want them to look good. This hits the mark on all those categories. I actually keep accidentally like rooting them because I'll take them on a trip and get them super dirty when I'm there, but I guess that happens. Right now, they just keep launching like the same model in a bunch of different colors, but hopefully in the future, I got like no insider information or anything, but hopefully in the future, they'll launch like more specific ones like fast shoes or training shoes. The next brand is RAD, also known as RAD Global. They started off in like the lifting and CrossFit world and then kind of shifting to like cross trainers, and now they've gone full-blown running shoe. And then these are the RAD UFOs. They actually just launched like a week ago, and I've kind of fallen in love with them. I've done like 3 or 4 runs, some chill ones and some fast ones. They felt great for both. They have like a nice wide base. Maybe I should have started off with that, but I have a pretty wide foot, so that's one thing I'm looking for. They're light and supportive. When it comes to me and On, like the best way to describe my thoughts on them are, I like them so much, I actually got married in a pair of them. It was called the On Rogers. It was like this nice, crisp white shoe that went great with my tan suit. Here's some of the footage from that beautiful day, but yeah, you can say I like them. And they've got a pretty like broad range of shoes that I like. The Rogers had that cool aesthetic to them. The go-to running shoe for me is the CloudMonsters. These are actually the CloudMonster 2s, but it kind of feels the same as a CloudMonster. I'm on like my 3rd or 4th pair of those. If you want like an everyday chillin' one, you have these ones. I'll toss the name right here because they all kind of sound the same. It's like the Cloud whatever. The Cloud Swifts, they feel like a little bit too like rigid to me, so I don't end up wearing them that much. And then their trail shoes, I use these for a 50-mile run out in Colorado. They held up great. My knees may have been hurting, but my feet were feeling fine. And the last one I have here is a Cloud Surfer. It's actually the Cloud Surfer Max. I know people who like love these and swear by them, but head to head with the CloudMonsters, I still prefer the Monsters. Table's looking a little empty now, getting rid of all those shoes, but these are my first time I've tried out some Brooks. I went to Fit to Run the other day, let them do the whole analysis for me, and I tried on a bunch of different ones, and these are the Ghost 17s. They actually felt really good, and they've now made it into my regular shoe rotation. So there it is. Those are all the shoes, different brands that are in my weekly lineup and rotation. If you have any like specific questions about a brand or one of the shoes you saw in this video, just drop in the comments and I'll get back to you. And do me a favor and like this video. If I get enough likes, I don't know what that number is going to be, then I can do more videos like this in the future, such as like my favorite apparel or my favorite running accessories.